Everyone, Hunter Killer here. We are at the Durango tonight. We're looking at this table. We got 300 in. We have a light switch going on. We got 9 repeaters. We're going to go ahead and play the light side. I had some audio issues, so I'm going to go ahead and narrate this from my office and see if I can help you understand what we're doing here. So we're going to go standard 18 across. We're going to go 1 in the pass, 1 in the field. It's a $1 minimum bet. We got $5 on the lucky shooter. So we're going to go ahead and first roll. We come out with a 3, so we're going to win our field bet, lose our pass line bet. We're going to replace that, replace the lucky shooter. We're going to do 10, 12 in the on the horns, and then actually do 12 in the field. We're going to try to catch 2 horns together. We end up with an 11, so we did catch the 2 horns, so it had a nice payout. And then we're going to turn around. I'm going to take that horn bet all the way back up to 20 and see if we can catch that horn again at the 20 level, and maybe we'll catch a 2 or a 12. We're going to leave it 12 in the field. I didn't want to get too deep into that in case something non-field number rolls, but it ends up being a hard 10. So we win the field bet, we lose the horn bet. So we're still okay. And then we're going to play 2 on the hard ways because a hard 10 rolled. Turn around with a hard 8, catch the hard 8. We're going to press the hard ways up with that 18 that we just won. And then we're also going to take that 8 up to 39. So we're pressing what we won, that 21 that we won there. Next roll, we come out with a 7. We ended up losing all of our presses, everything. So we're going to go, now we're in a dark switch. So we had a point of 10, then an 8, then a 7. So no repeating numbers in this last sequence. So we're going to go ahead and go to the dark switch. And for the dark switch, we're going to place 50 on the don't pass. We're going to do $3 on the lucky shooter, 6 on the 11, 2 on the 12 in case that rolls, and then 6 on each of the 7s. So the 11 and 7 are all protected. And we got a 5. So we're going to take that 5. We don't have enough money, so we're going to put another 100 in because that 5 is going to be a total of $200 bet with the 150 on the don't pass odds. We're going to do $4 in the field or in the horns. Try and catch those after 5, ends up with a 4. So we lose the horns, but we're going to roll again. We like our position. We come out with a 10. Since 10 was in the previous sequence and it did 7 out, we're going to stay right where we're at. We come up with a 7, so we end up winning 150 with that bet. So we're still in a dark switch. We're going to repeat that. 6 on the 11, 2 on the 12, $6 on each of the 7s, and a $3 in the lucky shooter. Come up with another 7, so that we end up winning $20 there by hitting that 7. We repeat the bet, but we're going to take those 7s up to $8, and we're also going to hit put $1 on the 3 and the 2. Come back with a 3, so we end up winning that, covering some of that bet. End up winning the 50 in the field, or a 50 on the don't pass. We're going to replace it, but we're going to go back down on those 7s to $6, and everything else will stay the same. We end up with a 5. So we like our position. We're going to go ahead and take that 5 up to 150 on the don't pass odds. Come up with a 6. Again, we got the 5-6 ladder, so we're expecting a 7 is right around the corner. End up with a 10. We like this because the last 10 was a 7. We turn around and it's 7 outs. So that we expected that. We hit it again for another 150. So that puts us in just under 600 at 599. So we're now in the positive $199. We're going to do this again. We're going to go ahead and put another 50 on the don't pass, and do the same repeat. $6 on the 11, 2 on the 12, $6 on all 7, and do $3 on the lucky shooter, just in case it comes through with a long roll. So at this point we get a 5. So we're seeing some of the same numbers roll from sequence to sequence, which we feel pretty good about it. We got a hard 4, which we're not going to play the hard ways if we're expecting a 7 to roll. Come up with a 9, which I don't think we've seen a 9 for a little bit, so we feel like we're in good position. Hard 6. Again, we're not going to risk that money on the hard ways. We're going to try to capitalize 100% on the don't side. I just don't like playing both sides of that fence, so we turn around and there's a 7, and there you go. So come back with another $150 win, and I think this puts us in a positive position by $335, which it does. So we feel real good about just getting off this table, because it's in a don't pattern, and when you're in a don't pattern, we put so much odds up there that we don't want to end up losing or getting picked off at a certain point once we've hit our win goal of $300 to $400. To turn around and get picked off because we got $150 or $200 on the table makes no sense to try to claw our way back. So we're going to play smart money management. We'll come back again tomorrow. We appreciate the likes, the support, the shares. Any comments you guys have, feel free to do that. You can also reach out to me at BubbleCrapsHunterKiller13 at gmail.com. Thanks to everyone. We wish you the best of luck out there, and Hunter Killer and Mrs. Hunter Killer, we are out.